What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to GHET-TO Sports, Sports Talk with Street Flavor. It's just game one. Just game one. But the Knicks has won their 12th game in a row. First game of the finals in hostile territory. Almost like we played Cleveland. Cleveland got to a good start. They was battling back and forth. All of a sudden, Cleveland went up. Same thing in San Antonio. San Antonio, back and forth, back. San Antonio went up by 14 points. Knicks came back in the second half. Bronson, hurt, knee, ankle, closed it out at the end. Cat, like I told y'all, you might be looking for MVP at the end of this series. It might be Cat. Always represent the gear. GHET-TO Sports and Harlem.com. Father's Day's coming up. Get your gear for your dad or your husband or your boyfriend, baby daddy. But the Knicks came out of game one with a victory. But it's like I said, it's just game one. Remember, back in the days, the Sixers beat the Lakers in game one, then got swept 4 straight. So, do not let that happen. Okay? Let's keep our foot on the gas and keep it going. They said Wemby had a bad night. Okay? Bronson started off with a bad night. So, but he closed it out. Can the Knicks get 2 from the Spurs in San Antonio? That's the question. Will Cat keep the pressure on Wemby? Or, like I said, Wemby had a bad game. He's going to come back with a good one. He's going to come back and dominate. 35 points, 20 rebounds. Let's see what happens. The Knicks are playing team ball right now. Everyone is a factor for the Knicks. Can they keep the pressure on San Antonio? Bronson, he's that engine for the Knicks. But the rest of the guys are carrying their bags and getting on that train and doing what they have to do also. So can they keep it up? That's the question. All right? So the Knicks has to deal with San Antonio. Got to deal with Wemby. But can't let everyone else get off. Harper had a good game. Okay? No, their forwards had a good game. Fox, is he a liability for the Spurs right now? Okay? And if you give it to Castle, can he handle the rock without turning it over? These are questions for San Antonio to think about. Should they start Harper over Fox? But who's going to bring the ball up? What happened? And if you looked at this game, this is one of the first times, because I knew it was going to go the Knicks' way, that the starting tip went to the opposing team against the Spurs. Usually they get the tip all the time, go to the Spurs. This time he went to the Knicks. Knicks went down and took care of business. So, who do you like going forward? Can the Knicks keep it up? Okay? Can Hart and the boys keep it up? OG, what are you about to do? The bench had a good job. Had some good scoring. Some timely threes. Okay? Robinson will get better. We don't care how he hurt his finger. As long as he's there and he's playing. We don't need all the drama. Okay? Oh, he hurt it at home. We don't need all that bullshit. Okay? We don't need that. We need them to come out, play hard, and get it going. Okay? That's what we need to happen. We'll see what happened in game 2. Then they jump over. You don't even have a game on Sunday. You don't even have a game over the weekend. You wait all the way to Monday for the next game. So everyone will be in the Garden on Monday. Let's see what happens. But let's get past game 2 first. Can the Knicks keep it up? Can they take it to the Spurs in game 2? What's the game plan? Well, everyone had a bad shooting night in game 1. Knicks and Spurs. Okay? But the Knicks, once again, won in double digits with this winning streak. Can they get it to 13? I want to see a Baker's dozen. And those who don't know what Baker's dozen is, that means 13 victories. That's what we want. We want 13 victories right now. Okay? The Knicks need 16 victories in the whole playoffs to win the championship. They have 12. They have 13 so far. They need 3 more. Okay? You got 12 in a row, but you got 13 victories overall. You need 3 more victories. Can they get 13 in a row on Friday, making 14 victories for the total of the NBA playoffs? Let's see what happens. Okay? I think everyone thinks the Knicks are for real right now. Okay? Everyone, oh, the West, yeah, the West is strong. The West plays each other. Okay? But then it's matchup and coaches' strategy that's going to happen. And defense, the pace of the game. If not, we don't let the Spurs run wild, they might take game 2. Knicks slow it down, do what they have to do, play their defense. Knicks might come up 2-0. Let's see what happens going forward. And once again, like I told y'all, hockey has their Stanley Cup going on. No one's talking about that. Vegas, over. Carolina in game 1. They the road team also. Can they do it again in game 2 tonight? We'll see what happens. See, well-rounded. I keep on telling you, well-rounded. We'll talk about everything. Okay? Now everyone's keep on talking about these rumors about Myles Garrett, not Myles Garrett, but Donald coming out of retirement. It might just be a ploy, him coming out of retirement. We don't know yet. You know, we will see. Michael Parsons said today, you know, he's in his 5th month of his 9-month rehab. So it puts him back to October if he's going to come and play. Remember, the season starts in September. He might miss the first 4 games. Let's see what happens in football. Remember, football is going to try and steal the headlines from the NBA and hockey. So let's see what shoe drops next in the NFL. If Donald comes back or not. And if he does come back, he might come back in the middle of the season, not the beginning of the season. Let's see what happens. Are you ready for some football? Are you ready to see what's going to happen? And this is Lawrence Taylor, one of the best defensive players or player who played in the NFL. Okay? Played in the NFL. I am tired of y'all talking about, oh, is Myles Garrett, you know, that guy, you know, better than Lawrence Taylor? No, he's not. Stop the BS. Stop the bullshit, okay? Taylor was the benchmark. He's the benchmark of defenses. They started, you know, scheming against him because of Taylor. All these offensive tackles owe their career to Lawrence Taylor because he got them paid. Because you know that man on the edge, coming off the edge, you need somebody to block him. They got to get paid now because of Lawrence Taylor, not Garrett. He might have, you know, now in modern day, you know, he looks good, but don't ever disrespect a man like that and say that Garrett may be better than Taylor. Oh, you were insane. What Taylor did changed everything in football for defenses and offenses. So stop it. You know, I would like to find someone to smack them for saying that bullshit they keep on saying about, oh, Garrett, is he better than Lawrence Taylor? Hell to the no. And I say it again. Hell to the no. So let's keep it moving. Garrett's a great player right now in his prime, in his time. But you also got to look at Watt, also in Pittsburgh. Great player also, you know? So, stop it. When Lawrence Taylor was doing his thing, it was Lawrence Taylor, and that's it. Bruce Smith, Reggie White, Derek Thomas, they was great players, but they wasn't L. They wasn't LT. So stop the madness. Okay? And if LT played today in football, he'd be arrested for what he'll do on the field. He'll be arrested. Okay? Crimes against everybody on offense. Ask Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman didn't start winning Super Bowls until Lawrence Taylor retired. Because he used to beat his ass every Sunday. I don't think he finished a game when Taylor them played. He finished afterwards. But that first couple of years, they beat his ass. Okay? So stop the madness. I'll give it to Garrett. He's a good player. But he ain't no LT. So stop that madness. Go, New York, go. Let's see what happens in game two.